On the WNTK Newsline, I have Deane Ilukovitz, and I also have Carolyn Stone. They're both from Hypertherm up in Lebanon. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, you heard the lead-in, and I'm so glad you're joining us today on Live and Local. Your company, you get that great new building right there along 89, and your company brings jobs to the area. I think that's an important note. So with that being said, can one of you answer, what does Hypertherm do?
Sure. Good morning. This is Deane. Hypertherm is the world leader producer of plasma cutting systems and consumables. So what that means is we manufacture systems that cut metal with high temperature and the related consumable products that come along with that. Mm-hmm. We also manufacture types of systems that cut with high pressure water. We are located in Lebanon, to your point, and we have about 1,000 associates in the Upper Valley. Mm-hmm. We have about 1,400 worldwide in 28 different countries.
So I think it's safe to say, Deane, you're a major company.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, with that being said, as you talk about all the people you employ, especially here in the local area, focusing on the local aspect, how many jobs, when you look at the facility in Lebanon, how many jobs, do you think will open this year?
So worldwide, we are going to be looking at about 150 plus or so for this year. It's going to be a mix of both internal developmental opportunities as well as new associates entering Hypertherm.
Well, and one of the things that I like is the developmental aspect. So one of the complaints that I hear is people say, well, everybody wants now, like, even for people with bachelor's degrees, I hear people now say, now they want master's degrees. We had a story here that there was a McDonald's in Massachusetts that demanded a bachelor's degree to work there. So you guys actually have developmental jobs that are going to come available at some point. That brings up two sides. So let's talk experienced workers first. When Hypertherm sets out to employ somebody and they're looking for somebody with experience, what are some of the things that you're looking for in experienced workers?
Sure. This is Carolyn. All of our associates here at Hypertherm, we're looking at, enthusiastic individuals, team players, effective communicators. We do have a very strong collaborative environment here at Hypertherm. For experienced workers, due to the fact that we are designing plasma systems, we are looking for engineers, precision machining and CNC machining experience, design engineers, manufacturing engineers, software engineers. Anybody who has any experience with power supply engineering, those types of roles would be important to us or skill sets would be important to us from an engineering standpoint. In some of our functional groups, finance, we're looking for CPAs, people with global finance experience, sales forecasting experience, and then in IT, Oracle, Java developers, SharePoint developers. Those will help our business teams.
Carolyn, when you talk all those jobs you mentioned and some of the experience levels you're looking for, as you named every one of them off, I feel almost like the Upper Valley, our whole entire region, is really well suited for a company like Hypertherm. Between the colleges, the precision type machining that's been going on here for years, is that one of the reasons Hypertherm set up in this area?
Yeah, this is Deane. Actually, the founder of Hypertherm, Dick Couch, is a Thayer grad from Dartmouth. Mm-hmm. So the location of the company is really driven by Dick's commitment to the Upper Valley and building a business here. 95% of our products are made here in the Upper Valley, and he and his wife Barbara are extremely committed to community and really wanted to put down the foundation of the company here in the Upper Valley because they're so fond of the community. But to your point, this whole area of the Upper Valley actually used to be called Precision Valley, and there's a lot of history of very high-quality machining that's gone on here, and that was another reason that Dick wanted to stay here, because his hope was to build and develop the best workforce possible right here in New Hampshire.
I like how you talked about the local aspect of the owner, how Dick really wanted to create jobs here, commitment to our area, and it's something that I hear from so many business owners in this area, the commitment to the people and the area, and I love hearing it. On the WNTK Newsline, I have from Hypertherm, Deane Ilukovitz. Did I get it right that time?
That was just perfect.
Perfect. And Carolyn Stone, they're both in recruiting and human resources with Hypertherm. We're talking about things they look for and what the trend in employment is going at Hypertherm. So we talked a little bit about experienced workers. Now I want to talk about those entry-level jobs, the kids coming out of college or high school who they're saying, hey, I might want to work at Hypertherm. What type of jobs come up for entry-level, and what kind of skills are you looking for there?
Sure, this is Carolyn again.
Mm-hmm.
On an entry-level basis, we do have assemblers and associates in our order fulfillment or needs in our order fulfillment areas. Most of those areas are filled with temporary individuals, and there is the potential for permanent positions potentially after that.
Mm-hmm.
Our machine operators, we have a very extensive machine operator training program through our Hypertherm Technical Training Institute. We do hire machine operators based on need each year. We are anticipating the potential for a fall class for machine operators. Nothing's been set in stone yet, but we definitely have that kind of in our sights. As far as skill sets, again, being such a collaborative environment, effective communicators, team players, positive attitudes, and in any of these roles, a strong attention to detail is helpful.
Moving on that point, Carolyn, about strong attention to detail, team players, things like that, the fact is that there's a lot of people who changing jobs, coming out of school, or maybe they're entering college, and they say, I want to stay in the Upper Valley, I want to find employment. There are certain direct things you're looking for in a student coming out of school or somebody who's changing a job. If somebody's going and they're taking classes maybe, what are some of the key classes you're looking for? I would imagine mathematics plays a pretty serious role in what you do.
Absolutely. I mean, if it's an engineering focus, anything that has to do with math, engineering, we have needs in supply chain areas, so there are a lot of supply chain and procurement programs that are happening in colleges now. Basically from anybody entering college, somebody that we would be looking for as a new grad, solid academic records with a well-rounded campus involvement.
And then lastly, for the listener out there who says, wow, I want to apply with Hypertherm, how do people apply for jobs with Hypertherm?
Sure. We do have all of our opportunities posted on our website, which is at www.hypertherm.jobs. We also on that area have a talent network, so maybe somebody's interested in Hypertherm, but we just don't have the right opportunity available for them at this time. They can actually join our talent network and post their resume, and then we have a database where we can contact them when a need arises. And then also utilize social media to connect with Hypertherm. We are on Facebook. They can follow us on our LinkedIn page, and that they can just stay in the know about what's going on at Hypertherm, and then also learn about opportunities as they present themselves. The great thing, too, to point out about our talent network is it will actually email individuals who are interested as we're posting.
Oh, wow.
So it will be proactive in sending them notices when opportunities arise.
What I'll do is I'll put a link to Hypertherm's employment page on our Facebook page so people can check that out. Deane, by the way, my wife's name is Deanna, and people butcher her name all the time. So, Deane and Carolyn, I want to thank you guys for coming on live and local in the morning. And anytime you guys need to get the word out on something, just give us a call here at WNTK. We'll get it out there for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to your commitment to the Upper Valley.